Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Loophole Podcast. I'm your host Loopie. Alongside me are also your hosts Spectrals, Bean Soap, and sullyrox. And today our special guest Alphabyte. Everybody, what is up? How we doing?
Beautiful.
All right.
How are you?
I'm gonna ask everyone in the order of which I see things. And obviously, starting with the special guest right here, Alphabyte. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm phenomenal, dude. I don't have a kidney stone. Life is great.
Man, fuck. Come on, man. Like, I mean,
I'm
how
just trying
recent?
to let you know what it's gonna be like on the other side. Once you get to this point, this is how it'll feel.
You know what? I fuck with that. I actually do. How recent was the kidney stone thing, anyways?
It was. I woke up with it December 30th of 2023, and it didn't get out of me until like mid-February of 2024. So a little over a year. I didn't think I was ever going to feel normal again. And as soon as I woke up from post-op, oh my God.
Damn.
It was amazing. Mm-hmm.
Bean Soap, how are you doing today, my friend?
Doing good.
Good? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sully, how are you doing today?
I'm alright.
All right. Well, hopefully this podcast will make you feel fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Spec, how you doing today, my friend?
I'm gonna punch you, bro.
Yeah, you had your chance.
I'm gonna send it via mail, okay?
Oh, well, I'm just going to
Anyways,
open the envelope and just...
I'm doing...
Restraining order
interrupting
going
me?
in.
You're doing what, sorry? I didn't hear you, sorry.
That's because you were talking. But anyways,
Everyone was talking. All right. Well.
How are you, Loopie?
Oh, thank you. I'm doing all right. I had the worst night of my life last night. Tough.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, good. Last day of free time as a former dropout / homeschooler, and then I'm going into a real school.
A real school.
Yeah.
Listen here, buddy. It's gonna be tough, but you've got this.
Okay, I felt like tingles in my shoulder. That was beautiful. All right. Well, considering we have the special guest right here, Alphabyte, chances are, with how abysmal my viewership is, I'm gonna ask you, in a few simple words, just introduce yourself. Let them know where you come from, what you're about, what you do, and all that stuff. The floor is yours.
Awesome. Thank you for the introduction, as always. Well, I'd say the biggest things about me are that aside from music, what I do for a living is I run a farmer's market, the entire thing. And I've been doing that for 11 years, almost 12 years, and we're going to be expanding in October. So I'm going to be hopefully set, and I don't have to work Monday through Friday because it's just a Saturday gig. But aside from that, music has always been everything to me, like literally everything to me at such a young age, whether it's learning how to write, learning how to feel feelings, because music taught me how to feel feelings. But yeah, rap has always been my favorite. I've got many, many inspirations that affect the way I write my music. And then I've kind of developed my own way of doing it, or at least the way I interpret my own music, because the way you hear your own music versus the way other people hear it, totally different. But yeah, I stream on Twitch, stream on YouTube, whether it's gaming or music reactions. And then I just like talking to people. I like learning about people. Everyone's got a unique story, and you can gain a lot of perspective from it. So yeah, I think those are probably like the biggest things anyone should know about me.
Alrighty then. As a bit of a cliche question, we're getting them all out in like the first 10 minutes, and then it's gonna be we're gonna get deep, probably. I don't know.
Perfect.
Pause.
What?
We all listen to music in our time. When did you realize that you felt like it was your turn to be the one doing the music, making the music? Because a lot of people feel safer, or like they feel like it's therapeutic to listen to music and listen to people just be like, yo, it's gonna be all right or whatever. When did you realize that, you know, that was your calling, that like you should be the one doing it?
So I don't know about music specifically, if I've ever had that moment, but I know when it comes to writing, the standout memory I have is being in AP English sophomore year, and we were doing poetry, and we had to do a minute-long free verse, and then we had to present it to the class. And my teacher pulled me to the side, and she was like, you know, you're doing like polysyllabic rhyming. And I was like, what does that even mean? She's like, when you're rhyming multiple syllables. And then once she told me that, I started realizing the way I listened to certain artists, that's what I was drawn to. Like Cool G Rap, Tech Nine, Eminem, Analyst. Those were like the core four that I was listening to in high school. And yeah, and it was such a simple, like I don't remember that free verse. I do remember the first line, and it was really simple. It was just wishing things could have been different. My life, yeah, I wish my dad was actually put into it. And that's what she spoke about, and I didn't realize I was doing it, but that's what I knew writing was like special to me, because it was coming naturally to me over the years of listening and ingesting like heavy lyricists. But like when it comes to music, it's so different, because even to this day, I don't plan on making a career out of it. I've gone through evolutions where it was my therapy for the longest time. It was how I let things out. It was how I learned more about myself, how I learned to identify feelings, why the way I feel those feelings. It wasn't until people like really started, like 15th Bend is a good example. Really early on, he was always telling me I was his favorite. And like that, I was like, how could I don't feel deserving of that. It's like imposter syndrome a little bit, where I can't even fathom it. I don't feel like that is something I deserve. But yeah, so like music, it's different, but writing for sure, it started in high school. Like absolutely.
Alrighty then.
Man, I'm really brain rotted as soon as I fucking heard imposter.
Dude.
I'm actually stupid, bro.
What are we talking, like Among Us brain rot?
Yes.
Nice.
Dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
We were doing so well,
Yo,
man.
I think it's really cool that.
Loopie,
Okay,
check your
never mind.
DMs, bro.
Okay. Sully, sorry, go ahead.
I think it's really cool that like I think it's really cool that like your teacher saw you and like recognized you and like saw you stand out from everyone else and like knew that you had something special. I think that's really cool, and that you were able to see like what you were passionate about through that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Super lucky.
That's really special.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have, because that's what convinced me for sure. Because it was a minute long, and I remember I was so nervous because you were just presenting it in front of the entire class. And then it was supposed to be a minute, and I was under it because I skipped a line or two. And I remember looking back at it like, fuck, I didn't even say that line. But she gave me a passing, like a perfect score. It was like 52 seconds or something. But yeah, she probably doesn't even realize it too. I'm not one of those people who ever went back to like their school. I don't know if that was something common for you guys, but a lot of people, when they graduate, they would go back to their school and see their teachers. But yeah, so shout out to Mrs. Harris.
That's what's up.
W teacher.
It's funny because in school, so for the last 2 years of high school, you have to, the second to last year, you got to pass this like exam. The equivalent would be English for y'all, but for me it was French. And you had to like learn how writers fucking think and what emotion they're trying to convey or whatever. And I was obviously treating a bunch of material from all kinds of genres of anything that could ever be written, including poetry. And we're talking about, poets who've been known for centuries. They're legendary and shit like that. I read their texts and all of it is just A-B-A-B, one syllable at the end rhyme. And I'm here thinking this shit is trash, homie. Like you can't. And obviously they're trying to get something out, The thing is, though, I don't see that shit, but I will, I'll listen in detail to what some musician is gonna write about in whatever, polysyllable rhyme and shit, and you can actually feel it. You know what I mean? When you can actually visualize the emotion they're, trying to convey. So I feel like music is an advanced form of poetry. I mean, poetry.
It definitely is.
Yeah, I mean, poetry in itself. I don't know about y'all. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone who's like read a poem and they bawl their eyes out or some shit like that, and they're like, "Damn, this shit is beautiful, man." But that's the shit that's forced on us today. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it is forced on us. But if we had music more like pushed out there because of all the beneficial, tools that they bring to the world, I think it'd be much better. I don't know what you think.
Are you saying music is niche?
Music, bro, music just needs to be, more general to the people. You know what I mean? Like poetry is, I don't know. Poetry just ain't my thing. I don't really like it.
I
Obviously,
always liked poetry. It's like the opposite view from you.
but like,
Speak on it. Let's enlighten Loopie.
I mean,
Like,
true.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm. You could try to convince me otherwise. I don't mind.
I don't know convince you, by the way. Like, I always think that like people have their own opinions and like everyone's different. So what speaks to them is like, I grew up with like my sister. She like does a lot of poetry and she's like really really good at it. So I've always like looking up to her from when I was little, got into poetry too. The things in poetry, like the thing that my sister says different from like regular poetry, like the A-B poetry you were talking about, I don't like that. I don't like when everything rhymes and everything that you say. I like when you take different words and connect them and make different meanings out of those words to be able to like show people what you mean. Like using like I don't know how to fully describe that, but like using the world around you and stuff and taking these things, these animals, like all of it, and like connecting it to a new meaning, showing people the way you feel. But my thing
Like a
about poetry that I
metaphor.
really like, similar to music, there's no true meaning behind it. You can have your own meaning behind it, but every last person that reads it or listens to the music or whatever is going to be something different. They're always going to see something different behind it because they have their different, like, everyone has different feelings. Everyone has these different things they go through in their life. So no matter what you make, whether it be poetry or music, there's always going to be a different meaning that you're going to get from it. And that's what I've always found very beautiful. So the first thing I always looked at was poetry. I grew up really liking poetry. Around, like, I want to say 15, 16, I switched a lot from poetry into music because I kind of like, I like the beats and stuff behind it. I like how the music itself behind the lyrics give an even, like, further impact. But I grew up liking poetry because I think it's very similar. I just personally don't like the very matchy, like, rhyming portion of it. I
Yeah,
like the ones that have deeper meanings.
because they all follow the rules of poetry itself.
Yeah.
When you can extrapolate from that and make
Like, you can
double
literally,
entendre lines, make them have different angles. I like that.
Yeah, well, one of the coolest parts about poetry, specifically what she's talking about, is like when you involve the world, you're able to, usually personification comes in like fables and like animals, but like if you're able to personify imagery, that's when the words come to life. That's when you can visualize it. That's when you can feel it.
That's like my biggest thing. That's what my sister does a lot, and that's like I really, really love that. My sister recently made a poem, which was about my grandmother who passed away from cancer.
I'm sorry.
And the imagery she used behind it, like my mother, myself, like everyone was in tears. Like it was just so beautiful. And then I made a poem, kind of similar. It wasn't about that. It was about something completely different. But like it's kind of, I kind of followed after her into using the imagery and stuff. That's like the part of poetry I like, is just the imagery.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And kind of going back a little bit, like what Loopie's talking about with the having the world more exposed to music and being able to hear it for what it is. There's like that interesting science where it's in your DNA, like literally to an extent where your certain parts of your brain will light up if you're susceptible to having emotional impact from hearing just a violin, like just a piano. Like there's not everyone is built to be able to be impacted by music. Like some people even just focus on the instrumental. They don't even care about the lyrics. They just want to hear the beat. And then you have other people, you know, talking about the uniqueness of everyone's individuality, actually embracing what they like. They just want to hear the lyrics. Like they, you know, like you've got so many different, like music is such a wide spectrum and you can't even help what you enjoy. And some people that might not ever change. Some people kind of stay in there. That's why so many subgenres get created and there's way too many in the sense of like trying to hear. Like I remember being in high school, it was just dubstep and techno. Like that's all that existed. There was no house, there was no drum and bass, there was no EDM. It's everything is evolving so much to an extent because we're figuring out the more unique parts of our like society that we enjoy. Like everyone's finally able to express, and everyone's getting more comfortable with music too. Like there's a lot, just the fact that music reactions are a thing. Like I would have never have thought that, like No Life Shack, for example, that's like the biggest music reactor for the most part. I never would have thought I would sit here enjoying someone listen to music that I've heard millions of times and just to hear what he can extrapolate from what the lyrics are saying or how he's saying it, or just him getting excited about it, or just the fact that he's never heard it before. Like there's so much that goes into music. But yeah, I think we're getting to a point, at least globally, because like when High Res did the international rap cypher, I was lucky that I was a part of it, and there was like 20 other MCs, and there was people from India that were on that shit, and I was like, India, like you're in our language and you're doing it well. And then you got K-pop, like there's some really cool MCs that are Korean that are just like, I don't remember what the group was, but there's a guy named Jeffrey Champion that always submits them for a request, and they're young gals, like they can't be more than 23 years old, and they're paying homage to like 80s and 90s hip hop while incorporating like a new sound to it. So I think music's getting more exposed as I guess I should say as time's going on. But because of that, it's becoming a lot more niche in terms of like what people are solely going to listen to. Like I rarely hear people say that they're open to every genre. Like everyone's got music that they don't want to listen to and they have their favorites.
Y'all ever heard of the band Bloodywood?
Nope.
It's an Indian metal band.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Bloodywood.
It was lit. I went to one of their live concerts. It was fucking amazing.
oh god. What?
Were they moshing?
Oh,
Any
hell yeah.
mosh pits?
Stage diving? Yeah, I was doing
Oh,
stage diving,
nice.
bro.
Like they were doing metal in like Hindi, or was it English in an Indian accent?
Both Hindi and English.
Ooh.
That's
I
the
feel
best kind of stuff.
But it
I love
incorporates traditional Indian instruments.
Mhm.
You know what? I didn't even like make that connection in my head. You just like taught me something new. I might check that out.
Are we gonna hear
what a
some
fact,
French blend
man.
English?
Excuse me?
I will agree with what
Are we gonna
you were
hear some
saying,
French
though,
English?
I mean, that exists. I mean, I've done like one or two songs where I've had like French and English, but there's a French rapper who I saw in concert, Reles, really cool. He does rap in English. I don't think he has any like. I don't think he's English. I don't think he's American or anything. He just learned English, and that's how he's like making the lyrics. He's not necessarily saying anything of like. It's not something you can exactly break down and it be just like crazy, but it's mostly carried by the instrumental and already the storyline of the music videos and the choreography. That's what it's carried by. But the French English blend, until recently when I saw the guy in concert, I didn't think that could work as well as it does.
No, you had a song about that one, like what is it? F1 racer.
Yeah, Yeah, the Alcon
That was
House
in French and
edition.
English.
Yeah, I had a verse in.
That shit was lit, bro.
Shit. There was also the Hajar song where I had a little part in French, but no, other than that, I mean, it's just two different languages. It's
Mhm.
You guys heard of Chinese rap?
that shit goes hard.
I haven't
though.
heard any of it, but I'm sure it's great. Yeah.
Bro, I had some like come up on like my recommended playlist. Oh my fucking lord. Does that
My
shit
God.
sound funny?
May God bless you with mountains of gold and silver.
I
That's
pray
my
Mao
favorite.
Zedong.
That's my favorite Chinese rap song.
I'll have to check that out. If you're saying it's your favorite, that's got to be worth something.
It's really good. Trust me.
What's the production like on the instrumentals? Is it like more modern day, or is it like old school, some boom bap, or is it got like a lot of funk to it?
From what I've heard, it's
I'd say
traditional
it's
Chinese.
modern. I'd say it's modern.
From what I got, it was traditional Chinese trap.
Yeah.
That sounds
Kinda.
cool.
Oh yeah. It's
I
awesome.
could get into that. Just play it in the car, driving somewhere, feeling good.
Oh that goes hard.
Chinese people, they really got a sense for music. I mean, even like the more
Well,
chilled,
their
more
music is inherently language, like musical.
yeah, but the more relaxing music, where you just like lay back and you listen to that music, and you're just gone. Honestly, geez, I fucking ruined the overlay. There we go. We're back.
Beautiful.
I'm actually gonna add that song to my playlist real quick. God bless you with mountains of gold and silver.
Then there's other, Chinese music. Red Sun in the Sky. We don't really talk about that. But
Red sun in the sky.
Okay. We're not singing it. No. My Duck Hunt music video got copyrighted because I had the Red Sun in the Sky song in the. It got partially blocked in the video credits.
Why?
Gee, I
In what
wonder which
country?
territory
What country? Is it Taiwan? Please tell me it's Taiwan.
I actually don't even know. I got the thing removed, so I'm back being
Maybe
monetized.
Mongolia for sure.
Could be.
No, it's probably Taiwan. Must be for real.
Alphabyte.
No.
In terms of your music discography, are there any people you have worked with who you've like really, dreamt of making it happen? If so, name them. And I'm gonna follow up on that question. Who are people who, I think you would find realistic that you think you would love to work with in the future?
I think realistically, in terms of who I want to work with, some people from Strange Music. I think Lex Bratcher, because she's in Arizona pretty often. I don't know if she still is, but her and I have had some conversations on Twitter. And then people that I have worked with that were like I had to work towards it. Definitely Samad Savage. And Samad Savage gave me the best compliment ever. Because when I sent him my verse, he was like, I was just gonna write a 16, and I think he ended up giving me 32. But he was like, the only time I've ever felt challenged on a verse was when he did a song with Lex Bratcher. And so I was like, that's a big compliment, and that meant the world to me. And that song that we do have is phenomenal. Because when I send a verse, like I'm super competitive, like I'm trying to get you to that point in space where you feel threatened, like lyrically. And DK the rap artist is probably another one that I worked with that there was probably like a 2-year time period where I was just like in his chat having him react to my music. And eventually once I got into a studio, that's when he was like, okay, I think we can do this. And DK said great things about me too. Like there's certain artists in the music space that are within reach where when you get compliments from them, it's like an affirmation that you're doing good, that you're progressing, that you're doing well. And I remember one of the first things DK said when he heard my music was like, man, if we just got Alphabyte in a studio with Dr. Dre, like he would have professional quality level. Like he could like he just couldn't say enough good things about how I write, and it meant the world to me. But my favorite person to rap with is who I put a collab album with, and it's for all my Star Wars nerds. Our duo name is The Rule of Two, and it's a really awesome double entendre because I'm not going to go too in depth with the Star Wars shit, but there's only 2 Sith Lords allowed at a time. One's the Master, one's the Apprentice. The Apprentice is constantly seeking power to overthrow the Master. And him and I have always been competitive with each other, and that's why we made that album, because we didn't feel at the time that there's anyone else that we could write with. Like, we wouldn't be able to get the same quality of verse that we're sending as that we would get back. And so that's where that dynamic is. But yeah, AO, his name's Angry Orphan. So AO's my favorite to rap with. He's my rap wife. I love him to death. I've known him. I've never met him, but him and I we've been in cahoots with each other for like 6 years. And then DK and Samad Savage are probably like my most prideful collabs. And then, yeah, I would aspire to continue to work with like Strange Music, because I met Tech9, and then a couple years later he followed my Alphabyte page. So like I'm on his radar. And then I was going to work with DMX, but he passed away. Him and I were messaging each other because one of my biggest fans who passed away, I met her. I flew out to Florida to meet her, and I actually carried it's underneath my shirt. I carry her dog tags with me to always remember her by. And she was good friends with DMX. So when she met him, she showed him my music, told him about me, and he reached out and DM'd me. And then he passed away shortly after. So that would have been another big dream collab.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, to be on DMX's radar in general is just prestigious, man. Like, I mean, it means you were doing something right, man. Like that, you know.
Yeah.
DMX is a legend in the rap game. Not you know, because he passed away, you know, but because he started out with like a discography that, you know, like there's no way anyone has not heard like "Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind," like or "What a Hood, What a Hood, What a Hood." Like these are songs that like they're just etched in music forever. You know what I mean? You're never gonna like see someone like, even my dad, who doesn't fucking like rap at all, he knows this type of music and it exists, right? So like DMX, that would have been huge, man. Like, honestly, good job on that. And you know, it sucks what happened, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, these are the things that define us, and you know, just because it didn't happen doesn't mean, like, just the notion of it all, like just the fact he reached out, just the fact he was interested, like, all that means the world to me. Like, and that'll always be with me. But yeah, he spent a lot of time in Arizona, so like I think there was probably some of that there too. I don't know if he was born in Arizona, but I always say that DMX and 50 Cent had the greatest. I think DMX probably had 3, maybe 4 consecutive albums when he first, like his first 4 albums that he put out. Like, no one, him and 50 Cent, no one took the game by storm. Like, radio stations were avoiding playing 50 Cent. Like, Jay-Z's got this really famous quote telling all of the New York-based artists, like, release everything you have, put as much music out, because as soon as 50 releases his albums, that's it. And same for DMX. Like, those guys had the strongest start in hip hop. Like, I'd put them over anyone, even the number 1 most selling hip hop artist, M. Like, M over time, and like his first few albums were great, but Infinite, I didn't take anything by storm. Like that's a classic record that people go back and visit because they didn't know it existed.
Yeah, but I think he had more so of like a healthy progression because he came from nothing, and obviously getting people like Dr. Dre in his camp and just slowly ramping up. It's not the same as if someone, you know, dropped like 3 or 4 gigantic singles, you know, that you know, people are like, oh shit, watch out. I mean, I remember when there was a huge like album charting war between, I think it was 50 and Kanye. I think it was, right? If I'm not mistaken. It was,
yeah, that sounds about right.
What was it? Get Rich or Die Trying versus I don't want to say
Uh,
some stupid shit, but I think it was Graduation. No, it can't be.
It
Graduation.
would either
Okay.
be either that or College Dropout, right?
Probably, but yeah, there was a huge like charting war like over that. You know, they were both like threatening like some crazy shit. Honestly, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. No, but yeah, no DMX. Fuck, damn, bro.
I don't know.
I mean, is there anyone else? I guess in that level, which would probably not be realistic in a hurry, but you never know once you know, if the stars ever align, you know, an artist, I guess of that caliber you'd like to work with in the future.
Yeah, I've had dreams throughout most of my life showing like Tech Nine my music, Snoop Dogg my music, Eminem my music, and like just even if I would kill to have a conversation about writing with Eminem, like him, I remember him doing a back when Crooked Eye was Crooked Eye and not King Crooked. They had like a 45-hour long interview, and what they were discussing is exactly what I'd want to talk about. And if M ever heard my music and him and I could have a dialogue back and forth about the pattern recognition and just the usage of literary devices in our work, that would be amazing. But yeah, M Tech, and then even Analyst. Like I would work with Analyst. I think Analyst is like the strongest influence on my music because when I first heard him, I was like, oh, every line is perfect. Every line. But M, especially back then, he cut through the instrumental with his vocals so strongly, and like his usage of words, like figuring out, like making slant rhymes sound perfect, like they're not slant rhymes, is like blew me away. Like M's strongest quality is his subject matter, his vocals, his entendres, and then you know he got into like the fast rap at one point, which is whatever. But yeah, I think if I had to pick one though, it would be Tech Nine because I want them to feel threatened. I want them to be like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this guy's doing this and he sent me this. Okay, Busta Rhymes too. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes.
I'd want to do a war with him because there's. Did you ever hear the song "Calm Down" with him and M?
Oh yeah, I mean I know the story behind that. They sent each other like
Exactly.
It started 16, then it was 24, then 30, then 48, then you know fucking yeah they were not like
Yeah.
even having a song anymore. They were just having a fucking pissing contest until they decided like finally like let's condense this shit.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's
Yeah.
a dream.
Yeah, no. I feel like Eminem is more accessible, I guess, as he gets older. I mean, I don't know if you saw the Stance documentary, but you know, fellow
Not
YouTuber.
yet.
I mean, this is you know trailer stuff. This is not spoilers. I haven't even watched the damn thing, but
Gotcha.
fellow YouTube reactor Vibe Reactions. You must have heard of him, right? He in the community, no?
His name sounds familiar. Let me check his channel real quick,
Yeah.
just so I can see what he looks like.
I think anyone who knows the both of us, I guess, in the space, like the little YouTube, like rapping space, they definitely know Vibe Reactions, and he's a really dope guy. He's very fucking funny as well. But
Oh yeah. He's definitely reacted to my stuff.
yeah, he's fucking cool. But he made it to the documentary, met Eminem and everything like that, and I just think about how big of a win something like that is for that little space we have that we don't even know how it all came about. You know what I mean? It is kind of the
Right.
YouTube rap space, but at the same time, we all know each other somehow, and that you know, because there's different rap communities, there's different music communities. This one, we don't even know where the hell it came from. I mean, it might all be the work of Crypt. We don't know. You know what I mean? Could very well be.
That's a fair statement. Yeah, I think that would be fair.
Because I think it all started back in 2019, and then a lot of artists who made music independently from each other kind of just gathered all up together. You know what I mean? And then fans of these people started making music. It had its healthy
The
rise.
ciphers,
And the ciphers. Fucking all the ciphers.
huge. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Fucking ciphers. I mean,
They're so fun.
they're fun. Being in one today, or I don't know. For me, it's, I don't know what you think. I know you've been in ciphers before where it's been all right. But have you seen many ciphers get posted and there not be some stupid ass drama or some horrible organizational issues?
Oh, for sure. Even I mean, here's the thing though. Like, so I think I've been in like 5 to 6, and for the most part, because I'm never the one, all I have to do is send a verse and maybe a video. So like I'm not so involved, but in some of those group chats, it'll be like specific artists will wait to the last second. And that's usually the only thing I've noticed in terms of like structural, like bad organization, but that's not on the person who's doing it. Like they're, you either kick them out because their deadline isn't being met and you can find someone who does it now. But in terms of the beef for like the more higher scale artists, there's definitely, like that's it. I mean, I think beef is dumb. Like, I think it's really silly. Like, I think it's so silly, like so fucking silly. Like, as a hip hop head who grew up with it, when there's like actual ground and foundation to have a problem with someone and you can make records about it or have diss tracks made, I think that's cool. But I think in terms of being a part of something like a cypher where we're all our individual lanes, and then when we come together to do something, and if like something negative gets sparked from the fan base, the artists, reactors, like whatever causes it, I think that shit's really stupid. So like I'm not a big fan of when that happens, but I can say I think all of the ones I've ever been in, there's never been any, at least it's never been on my radar. There's never been any like backlash from it. Like because that's just silly to me.
I wonder if I wonder about this. I think you and I were almost, I think either on 1 or 2 different occasions, I think you and I were almost both placed in a cypher.
Mm-hmm.
And it never happened due to issues with the organizer being extremely irresponsible, or there were too many people pulling out that, it just couldn't be held together anymore. I remember being in 2 ciphers where I think you were also in the group chat. I'm not going to say who organized it. I remember one of them. I think it was called the Underclassmen or something like that cipher. I don't know if that rings a bell to you. It was back in
I can only remember the ones that came out, to be dead honest.
The ones that came out. I don't know, between like it was like 2019 or something. No, not 2019. Fuck that. 2021 or 22.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it would be 2021. Yeah. Were you in the JMP ciphers? Jekyll?
Yep, I was in one.
Okay, the one you were in.
I don't remember which one.
Yeah, the one you were in. I was supposed to be in it.
Why did they hit you up?
So I was in it, and look, no offense to Jekyll, I really love the guy. He definitely means a lot to me. He was definitely there for the very beginning of the whole Loopie ramp and shit. But that cipher was run like shit. To the point where obviously people were pulling out. Then he wasn't happy with his own verse, and then I really cannot remember. Then there was somebody else who was making a beat. There were people who were not happy with the beat that was made, so they made another beat, and then the beat that was made was worse than the beat. Oh my god! I think he decided to have somebody co-host the entire thing. I already had my verse. I already had my video. They were like, "Oh, can you like tweak this with, And I was like, what you're telling me to do?"
Damn.
So I left. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going. It's not worth it."
Mm-hmm.
But and honestly, the group chats were getting heated as well. I remember how heated the group chats were getting because no one could agree on a single thing. I was pissed. And obviously, maybe sticking around would have put me next to some incredible artists. I would have,
Mhm.
I would have had the love and privilege of working with. If I'm not mistaken, I think Namson was on there. I think Gatsby was on there, or I think Gatsby was on the first one. I can't remember. No, he was on the first one. Blindsight was on the second one because I think he was the one who made the beat. Which even then it was like a rock rap type beat. It was all right. It was great.
That was I think I was on the third one because it was also, and that's why I was excited for it because it was the first time I ever like listened to a like a rock rap instrumental and was like, ooh, like I can growl throughout my whole verse. Like just really growling the vocal, like listen what I'm breathing, like just doing like shit like that. Like it provided a more. I couldn't do that against like a hip hop instrumental, so it was the second one, JMP the Cypher 2. Yeah.
Oh, JMP the Cypher 2. Yeah, I was almost on there and I pulled out, and I'm glad that it came out in the end. But honestly, it pissed me off too much. I was out of it. Everybody kept pulling out because they were like, "Oh, we don't have the time. I don't have the studio time. I don't have the resources. Oh, my dog stepped on a bee or some shit." Like
Right.
I left because I was seriously tired of everybody that was in there. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But like I said, all left to Jekyll, and I managed to get him on my cipher, and it turned out just fine. We managed to make music together.
Mm-hmm.
It all works well, but ciphers, man, in this community, I don't know about you, man, but I think ciphers, for the most part, are run like shit.
I mean, obviously, to an extent. Hold on. Like that's why I feel lucky because there was never. Like I never had to be told like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do this? And then like even in the group chats, I wouldn't participate in them.
Yeah.
If like the person running it needed something, they would just reach out to me personally, which I don't think ever happened. Like I'm looking at them now, like the Jackson Vibe Cypher 2, no issues. Blindsight Cypher 3, no issues. K Legends Stop Sleeping Cypher, no issues. The ENC Cypher 4, the High Res Cypher, like there's Yeah, those are the 5 I've been on, and I always just see it as like, okay, let me be the best one on here. Like, let me go ahead and because it's just such a competition. Anytime I'm writing, it's always against someone. It's never writing with someone in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, you telling that story. I mean, obviously there was a lot of issues for sure.
Yeah. No, I mean,
just don't remember it.
I think now that I think about it, I think you might have joined around the time that I left. I'm thinking about it because there were artists who pulled out for some random bullshit, and it was a nasty lineup as well. Like I would have been in that lineup, I would have probably been the weakest link because it was genuinely like quite a lineup, but no one could agree on like materially like anything whatsoever. I'm trying to remember if you were part of this the cipher. Okay, Bean Soap.
That was a mistake. Sorry.
Just a quick question.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I was so lost. Someone who does not, I don't look into music and stuff like that much. What is a cipher?
Do you want me to explain? Do you want Alphabyte to explain it?
Just explain in dumb people terms, because I'm so stupid.
Okay, it's very simple. In rap, I don't know if that's the same for other genres. It is when there's a fuck ton of artists just, rapping on the same beat. Like it would mostly, it would mostly be over 4 people, over like a rather long, a long song, and they all got the same amount of time to put whatever they want to put on. So
gotcha.
they would also have the same length kind of verse, and it
And it's definitely evolved over the years. It was originally was just like everyone's sitting or standing around in a room, and then someone would beatbox, almost kind of like a freestyle session.
Yeah. I mean, until Crypt, created the YouTube cipher, nobody really thought about doing such a thing.
Cold.
No, because there was the BET ciphers. Like before Double XL, there was the like the Shady Cipher 2.0, like with Yellow Wolf, M, and Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
That was like 2009. Because they were popular, but like Crypt made it like, oh, why can't YouTube do this? Like YouTube, like we've got dope artists, like they deserve recognition. Like let's merge fans and whatnot. But
Yeah.
even Hobson on his Knock Madness album, which is pretty early, he has the lunchtime cipher, and that's when I learned about what is his name? He's so good. I remember him having such a sick flow, and he had like really strong punchlines. Like it was something like tighter than the boat carrying soldiers to Normandy, tighter than the chokehold I used to put the Hulk to sleep. And then he had one punchline where it was really silly, but it was so simple and it was like clever enough. Like he's like, everybody's getting killed like a skirt from Scotland. There's so many unique. Oh, it was fuck. I just had his name. I'm about to just go to my phone right now because I got this album.
I'll be back.
It's so good, man.
Stent piss call.
Oh, that's painful. Not the stint piss.
I got a piss too.
Enjoy it. Passionate the MC. That's who it was. That's who it was. I'm gonna lose my mind if I couldn't figure it out. So what did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, so far.
I am on my last day. I start my driving classes tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
That will be fun. Why do you need to take driving classes?
She doesn't have her license yet.
Oh my goodness.
I also didn't have my parents helping me with the cost of it, so fuck you.
How much does it cost?
400.
Holy, I don't.
And then 65 to get the permit, which you need in order to take the classes.
So
How old are you guys?
she's 20. I'm 19.
I could not imagine being that age and not. That's wild. Like here in my state specifically, you get your permit you take the class at 15 years old, and then
Oh no,
it's
he
super
did.
cheap.
I'm just broke, so it took me forever.
It's so cheap here. Like I can't imagine it being more than $60 over here, like for the permit. And then I don't even think it costs money other than to get your photo taken and then get insurance.
65 for the permit.
I paid.
400 for my classes, which
Oh
do
my
start
God.
tomorrow. So
So I'm.
That's
my
rough.
bad.
Oh no! Sorry. I didn't let you finish. Sorry.
Good job, Loopie.
Yeah, how
I'm
dare you cut
sorry.
me off.
I'm sorry.
Please.
There's like
That's
what?
the new host.
Yo ho.
I'm sorry. No,
We'll get
genuinely.
Lookie here. She can take over.
No. Genuinely. No. Like, what were you trying to say before I so rudely interrupted you? Sorry.
Oh, I don't remember. You're good.
God
We're past it, Loopy. Don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry. Just like you settling into your stent pain, sitting down.
No, it was actually pretty all right.
Nice.
What was I? Oh yeah, I paid to fund all my driving lessons. I'm currently doing them as well because some shit happened in my life. Whatever.
Oh my-
$1,200 for 20 hours of driving,
Well, yeah, you guys
That
got public
sucks.
fucking transport. So
including yeah, but public transport sucks over here where I live. There's no excuse. What? Don't make that
Isn't
fucking
that what you
face.
gotta do to get to school tomorrow?
huh?
Don't we have public
To
transportation
do what?
classes?
Don't you need to do public transportation to get to school tomorrow?
Yeah, I need to walk to the train station that has a bus station, and from there I gotta take that bus to school. 45 minutes.
Fuck
Yippee.
that.
I gotta leave the house at like 5:45 a.m. in the morning.
In the morning.
That's brutal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say the lucky part for where I am is like I live in a city, so everything's pretty damn close, and I could just walk to it. It's like the most I walk to get somewhere is like 30 minutes. My job's like 15 minutes from me, so
Mm.
that at least is lucky. So that's why I've been able to go so long without having a car.
Gotcha.
But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
That's
My
right,
job,
peasant. Walk.
because I gotta go to my job from like 6 to 2, so then my classes are gonna be, I'm doing them online because it's too far for me to get to. They're gonna be at 6 p.m. to 9, so I'm literally gonna have like 3 hours to myself by the time I get home, and I still have to cook. So
I remember those
fun
days.
2 weeks.
I do not miss college at all. Goodbye forever. I was doing overnight security work, so it would be like work 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then my classes would be at like 11:15 in the morning, and then. But I made it so I was only doing 2 or 3 classes at a time. So I would have like English 101 was the first college course for English, and it would be a 3-hour class on Fridays, which would be a day I didn't work at all, and it would be like 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. But then criminal justice was like Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 for like an hour and a half. But I do not miss that grind at all. Good fucking luck. I'm sure you're gonna do fine.
Thanks, man.
You got this.
This one's been doing school. He's doing a good job.
Look at that. You got someone to look up to.
Yeah. Literally.
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 Yeah, this guy's fucking huge.
Who's helpful?
He's not even in the frame. Yeah, go up to his fucking shoulders.
I'm forced to look up to him. I'm older than him though, so I mean.
Because I'm doing mechatronics for college. So,
Nice.
you know, mechanical, electronics, and software. So, I'll know all fucking 3. So,
I'm
you guys
not
need me
in
to fix
college.
like a dishwasher or some shit, I'm there.
Perfect.
So-
I'll fly you out just. Or no. Wait, who's in Arizona?
Me.
Sully,
Okay. I was about to say, I don't know.
I'm on the East Coast, so. But I'm going out to Arizona after like Thanksgiving. And
Okay.
We gotta have a meetup.
yeah.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving. I cannot wait for those sweet potatoes. And then the baked mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm a little hungry, but
I've never
Same.
celebrated
So
he was
Thanksgiving.
too.
That's a shame.
'cause-
chicken.
Loopie, you should come join us, man.
Brunch.
What, to
Join the
Arizona?
dark side, bro. No.
Yeah, Arizona Thanksgiving. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do
What
that.
dark side?
It'd be lovely.
America.
Oh, I'd love to go.
Right.
I'd love to go, but I can't.
You should. The next
Are you-
trip low-key should be down this way because like
She can't
Real.
go anywhere.
It's okay. We'll start a GoFundMe.
That's a good idea.
That's
I
crazy.
need GoFundMe to fucking fund my classes.
Yeah, go to a trip.
My boss actually just threatened to fire me and cut my hours, so
Oh,
you don't even know
damn.
about that. I forgot to tell you.
Yes, you
Talked to you
did.
About that.
Do you have amnesia?
Yes.
Brutal.
brutal. Damn. This podcast is blown by. I haven't even seen the time. This was a
Podcast.
This was a healthy episode. I think we should we need to do episodes where we have guests on.
Yeah,
We've
this
never
one-
had
this
an
one-
actual decent conversation in a single episode that, at least not one I've ever been in. So, this is the first like actual decent conversation I think anybody's ever had, and the calmest he's been.
What? I love just shit posting every fucking podcast. What are you talking
This
about?
went swimmingly.
It's my favorite
Yeah.
part.
This was great. Good job, Loopie.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
cheers, dude.
no.
Here's my fucking. What are these called again?
Water bottle.
Sunflower seed water bottle.
No.
Cheers, mate.
I've
Cheers.
Yo, my mom
finally
used to
decided to
be
quit sunflower seeds because
This
they
is my
My
might.
first
mom
time
used to be
having 'em.
obsessed with them. She would have like, I kid you not, like this big of a tub of sunflower seeds, like all the time. It was always filled. If it wasn't filled, my dad had to fill it. Like
It's
Ew.
lasted me like 2 weeks. I
she
hardly.
quit them a while ago when she got a splinter in her gum from it.
Bro, that's the best
Oh
fucking
my
part.
god!
What the
You just put a fucking new fear in
It's
my
like
head.
eating a
Thank you for that.
porcupine, bro.
It lasts a week.
I don't fuck with sunflower seeds.
I don't fly. I literally, my sister, because I'm a poor motherfucker, she just dropped off this like big box of random food, and one of them, or the sunflower seeds were in them. I'm like, I've never once in my life enjoyed sunflower seeds, and now here I am, 2 weeks devouring them slowly but surely.
They're addictive
Oh,
as
you
fuck, and it depends on the type of sunflower seeds. The one we have are drenched in salt, and it's the salt that makes you want to just keep on going. And sometimes you forget to crack the shell, you eat the whole fucking thing. It's horrible.
I think that's
Wait.
a new problem, but
You're not meant to do
Called
that.
Be a pussy. Just
No.
eat it whole. Like, no need to crack it.
That's yeah, because the salt already is dried and settled into the shell that it just makes the shell just crispy. It's
bro
so
is salivating just at the thought of it.
yeah, but
Bro can't quit. He needs to go back.
genuinely, like, okay, because of the kidney stone now, because I'm thinking like way too
That's
much.
why you fucking got it, bro.
Probably way too much salty food, and obviously the lack of water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, figure out what the composition of it is
Yeah.
as soon as you can.
Well, I mean, I don't. You know, from my blood test, we don't really know what the hell went on. I think it was dehydration because I was in London, and for a week, and I drank nothing but fucking alcohol and barely any
You
water.
probably don't even drink like that, so you probably really did just like low key like trip your body up. It was just like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
Probably, and the fact that I have this Hennessy bottle that me and Mike shared.
Yeah,
Love
Mike
it.
had most of that shit, and I fucking bought it, bro.
I thought
I
you.
literally ran out to the grocery store at night. in
I thought it was a
fucking
gift to Mike or
London.
something.
It was, yeah.
Oh, was it a gift to Mike? Yeah, but then Mike got so fucking shit-faced.
By yourself with no one else with you.
Yeah.
I told you guys keep an eye on him. He's running out there in pajamas at night.
Oh,
This is why I can't let you.
okay.
Fine.
We trusted Spec to go out. We didn't trust Mike to go out because we.
Oh.
I
Because-
asked, hey, would somebody like to go with me? And y'all are like, no.
What? It was fucking 11 at
That's
night.
good.
It was 10!
Whatever. Plus, I was already intoxicated, probably.
No, you weren't.
He probably
That's
was.
when you bar hop, dude.
It takes
you
you
go
like
from pub
5
to pub.
classes to
It
get
still
drunk.
smells like
That's
Hennessy.
in,
We
like,
dish
a
soaked that shit like 5 times.
Bro, I had to walk like a mile and a half just to get everything. And then I Ubered back. That was lit, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, but honestly, you were a W because you went on some like crazy snack runs and you really you fed the whole fam, man. There was 8 of
Don't
us.
Use that fucking Twitch chat lingo, bro.
Oh,
Coming
shut
to
up.
the
Come back to
clutch.
us.
Yeah.
W Spectrals.
W.
No, bro, you were actually like really dope for that.
You fed them. You can barely even feed me.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Damn.
damn.
Getting called out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't feed me. He tells me
Did you-
I have to stay skinny, and he tells me not to eat.
Oh my god.
What?
Man.
I really wish you would
Oh.
have gotten me cold water.
What the fuck?
Is someone calling you?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, cold water is a luxury in London, I will say.
What is it?
Yeah,
It's
for real.
one of, like, those
You,
spam
you,
things.
you cannot find cold water anywhere. You go to a restaurant, they got
Dude, we were
lukewarm
talking
ass
about
water.
food, and I get a text from
It's
this
always tap
fucking
water,
833
too.
number, and it says hungry for something awesome. Take 50% off any order today.
Oh
See,
man.
the phones are always listening.
They are.
Mhm.
Are we running out of things to talk about, ladies and gentlemen? Are we running out of things to talk about, or are we?
I've ran out. I don't know about you guys, but I've ran out.
Bro, you haven't
You're
said
the host,
one
Loopie. You're supposed to be
fucking thing,
prepared.
I don't,
'Cause
bro. There's
I
no
ran out, like,
preparation.
40 minutes ago.
You said, "Oh, I'm going to ask you cliche questions, but nothing unique."
ran out, bro.
You're just cliche. No.
Yeah, he is.
Nothing about this episode was cliche.
Okay. What was unique? What was unique was the discussions that we've had after. Because honestly, I did not think we'd be going on like specific. Is that a word in English? I'm gonna take a gamble on it. Tirades,
Specific?
tangents, yeah, just like about certain subjects, and we've learned a lot, just based off of that.
That is true.
Yeah, because obviously, when you dive way too deep into the journey of somebody, it's always like, oh, who is your biggest inspiration? How long have you been doing this? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, bro.
Loopy, that's what you sound like right now.
You did a great job, Loopie. Be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Be proud of yourself.
This was
This was a really good episode. This was one of my favorites in a while.
I really appreciated your insights, Alphabyte. I really, really am glad that we had you on here. It has truly been a pleasure.
Thank you, my fellow desert rat.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that. I'm a yapper, so like I can
Oh yeah.
talk about
It was
anything
good
all the
yapping.
time.
It was like the good kind of yapping. It was really
There's
really
a-
nice to listen to.
There's a healthy amount of yapping in his Twitch streams, Twitch/YouTube streams. Y'all should go check him
Oh,
out.
maybe
When
I'll
it's
do
live. Yeah. Should.
Yup, it's pretty bad. I take forever to get through reactions.
Yeah.
Asmongold.
I don't mind as much because you're not like yapping about like random shit. You're talking about some shit that means a lot to you clearly. So
True.
it's fine. I ended up probably just speed running while I'm watching a reaction and
Yeah.
stream of yours or doing some other shit. So
Mhm.
it's a healthy amount, and then it's like, oh shit, it's my turn. You know what I mean? But then there's just
That's
like some people just be submitting shit that also is like, you're like, damn, what the hell?
Oh, definitely. Especially in my streams.
I don't know who was that one singer. Some some
Yeah.
the one song about the pops.
Oh,
Mhm.
Flow Rider.
No, what?
You're talking about that like that Japanese like very happy-go-lucky kind of
Yeah,
song.
Flow Rider.
Happy Kid. Was it called Happy Kid?
Happy Kid. It was Happy Kid.
Yeah, Happy Kid. Yeah, that
Mhm.
one was, yeah, that one fucking hit, man. Because like you never. I mean, I never had it that bad with my pops before. It's just complicated, you know what I mean? But when you put it into a song like that and get those kinds of emotions out, then you think to yourself,
I see what
well,
you're
damn.
talking about now.
I mean, like there's
song.
there's a lot of things that you can like take from that. Yeah.
Yeah, that female. Yeah, she had. Good lord. Yeah, Jesse. He sends. It's funny. He's a pretty new viewer, but he like every single time I tell him, I'm like, fuck you, man. Like you got me feeling feelings, and I'm refusing to do that right now. But that's a big part of why I do those music streams, because I struggle feeling my feelings. So hearing music like that, and he already knows me pretty well, just because of how transparent I am about my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll even preface his request, be like, "This might not resonate with everyone, but I know it will." Right? So I'm sorry in advance. I'm like, oh, good lord.
Oh yeah, he sent some sad shit. Honestly, like a lot of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I hopped on your stream, after fucking years, right?
Mhm.
Years, genuinely. You were already bawling your eyes about something that you were like listening to that he probably was the one who sent it.
Hell yeah. Very common. Very, very common.
Did she get the camera out or something?
Yeah.
On
It's not on you, I promise. It's
Oh,
on him
okay.
because he looks ridiculous.
Oh,
What?
looks
I'm a
gorgeous.
fucking
What are
level
you
6
talking
wall
about?
breaker from Clash of Clans, bro.
You know what you low-key look like, though?
Good
yeah.
flex.
That's the wrong game, but
That's Clash Royale, bro.
I know. Yeah. Oh my god.
Damn. Uncanny comparison.
Where's your fucking glasses? Oh, there they are.
On your face, bro.
Chilling on her face. Yep.
Can I get some of these?
Excuse
No,
me.
you're gonna stretch him out with your big ass head. Do not. Put
Shut up! Oh, fuck.
What happened to Yoda?
Baby Yoda spilled everything, bro.
Oh my god.
Damn. Not
I'm gonna
Grogu.
click something, but
The
like,
disrespect.
The keyboard doesn't actually die.
Excuse me.
Sorry, it's his fault.
What? My fault?
It's always his fault.
I fucking
How could
heard
it not
that.
be? Good. That's why I said it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there we go. Slump God coming out.
It's his happy place right here.
Why
Oh
do you
my-
have two of them?
Shut. So that you can have one.
Put it on.
Yeah, put
Put
it
it
on.
on.
Put it on. Put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
I swear, it's only like
shit. Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna shoot me if I don't.
this episode has clearly evolved into something more great.
I can't see.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
Every fucking week, man. Every fucking week.
There you go. Now you can see. Perfect.
Dude, this is perfect.
You look like a lampshade.
True.
Alrighty
Well
then.
done.
Well,
Alrighty.
Well, I appreciate you beautiful souls for having me on.
Yeah.
Love, yeah.
Hell
Anytime,
yeah.
literally anytime.
Yeah, you're always
I'm
welcome
available
back.
Sundays, so hell yeah.
Righty then. Well, I'm gonna ask you one last question that I ask absolutely every guest. I'd like you to, say in very honest manners what you think about your experience on the Loophole Podcast, and if you would recommend and shit like that. The classic 5 stars, and obviously,
He's asking for a fucking Yelp review.
yeah,
Shut this guy down, bro.
dude. Ain't this like your first interview since you've been a host or something like that, Spec?
No.
Has it not been?
No.
Were you there when? Who was our last guest?
I forget. I forgot. It was that Minecraft dude.
Oh, Darkins. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was barely an interview. It was more
Wow.
so just for the memes. But yes, no, I ask every guest that. All right, it's normal. We got to know if we're doing good or if we're doing shit. Which obviously, the viewership speaks for itself.
I mean, I'm pretty like on my own time. I'm very isolated and I like being alone. So anytime I get the opportunity to be, whether it's like streaming in front of a community or being in a voice call like this, I enjoy it a lot. So as someone who's extrovert around other people, I think you guys are fun. Nice to meet all you guys. I think the podcast is fine. There's a natural chemistry between everyone. And I think if someone has a personality type like me, it's kind of like head right in and, feel comfortable. So I think you do a good job of making the guests feel comfortable because I felt fine. I've been chilling. It's been awesome to learn about those who spoke. And yeah, I didn't feel awkward. I didn't feel like I was pressed. And those are things that I look for. Like I want to be comfortable. I want to make sure I'm not feeling like I'm being aggressive or like someone else is making me feel aggressive or you guys are being aggressive towards me. Yeah, I think it was great. I enjoyed it. Like I said, that's why I fucking said a couple minutes ago, like I'll be here anytime.
Yeah, you're always welcome back anytime you want to hop on. Yeah, it was a good episode. It was one of my favorites. Because I will say, when we don't have a guest over and when it's the podcast, when we're all in the server group chat, like VC, where everybody can join and it's not hands-free, but like open season, it gets rather chaotic. It doesn't turn into much of a podcast. Maybe the listening experience isn't always the greatest. But when we have guests on, like you are the first one of the year. We're almost done with the year, basically.
Yeah.
But I hope we can get more guests, or maybe we can like have you back on at any point, in future episodes, because the discussions were great. Really appreciated it. Yeah, this was a good episode. I think we're out of things to talk about, so now I'm just gonna let Sully just start to take it away for the outro.
All right, guys, that was Loophole Podcast. That was Loopie. That was Spectrals. That was Bean Soap, and we're joined today by our special guest, Alphabyte Music, and catch us every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you have a fucking awesome day. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right. Has Bean Soap thought of a quote to say for the outros? I completely forgot.
No.
Nope. Oh my god. What if the joke is that he'll actually never think of one?
Yeah.
All right.
Stay cooking like Walter White, and yeah, science, bitch.
Damn.
Fucking do it!
Oh. All right. I appreciate y'all. Like Sully said, catch us every Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Y'all have a good one. Hope to see you guys again next week. It's very sad. This is the final episode before I go to school, but obviously, this podcast is on Sundays, so the grind never stops. The grind stays alive. I think Spec just died now. All right. Y'all have a go. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have an amazing week and all that. Enjoy yourselves. Be kind to each other and all that. Y'all have a good one. Fuck Lady Gaga and penis.